Bill Johnson is the former Kraft Heinz CEO. And Bill, I remember we talked in your days when you were running that conglomerate about there are things you can control and things you can't control. The price of the underlying commodities, the agricultural commodities that go into so much that Kraft Heinz sell, it's been soaring, and soaring now at a pretty good clip. What do you do?
Well, it's reminiscent of 2007, 2008, and a little bit of 2011 when costs really got away from the entire food supply. And I think it's a confluence of factors, Neil. It's energy, it's packaging, it's transportation, and and ingredients, as you just mentioned. I think the food companies and the retailers have a couple of options. One, I think you're going to see some pricing filter its way through the system. I saw the CEO of Kroger yesterday saying he thought it would only be 1% to 2%. My own view is I think you may see as much as mid-single-digit pricing affect the grocery business. And the second thing you're going to see is you'll start seeing private label replace some of the branded share. And so I think what consumers can do is they'll trade down a little bit to private label. They'll look for deals. They'll buy in bulk, buy larger sizes, which tend to be cheaper, maybe change the places they shop more to the discount stores and less to the traditional retailer. From a manufacturer standpoint, you start cutting costs, Neil. You take pricing as much as you can, depending on elasticity of a business, but then you start cutting costs, and it gets fairly painful.
Then your tax rate is going up, right, or likely to go up. And right. That's a double whammy for corporations at the worst of potentially inflationary times, right?
It is, Neil, and there are a couple of aspects of this. Many of the food companies, particularly those headquartered in the U.S., are multinational companies, and as a consequence of that, they're going to get a double whammy with the changes being proposed in the tax law about how you repatriate profits from international markets. And then the second thing, obviously, that gets passed on to consumers. We talk about corporations being entities and sort of it doesn't matter if you tax them, but those costs are passed on in 3 or 4 ways. One, they're passed on in higher costs to the consumer. 2, they're passed on in terms of lower wages. 3, they're passed on in terms of job reductions. And 4, they're passed on in terms of lower profitability, which then affects the markets and then affects the ongoing implications of that, pension funds and so forth. So none of this is really good for the consumer. My hope is that by the end of this calendar year, once we have the crops in and really see how things are going and maybe energy costs start to ameliorate a bit, although, again, with corn being converted to ethanol and the pipelines being shut down, I expect that's not likely to happen. So I think it's going to be a very interesting year. And I think in terms of business, they have very few advocates right now with what's going on in Congress and other places. So I think business is going to have to fend for themselves on this one.
Bill, what I have here, it might be an off-the-wall question, but you've endured those over the decades we've chatted. I'm curious about what's going on with ketchup and the shortages of the spikes in prices. Yeah. Are we really running out of ketchup? Educate me here, because it's in short supply. And some restaurants are limiting how much ketchup they give you, how many packets they give you, if they give it to you.
Well, it's a demand scheduling issue, Neil. I mean, again, I'm no longer have anything to do with Kraft Heinz. In some ways, I'm fortunate in that regard. But nonetheless, what's happened is, you anticipate growth in your retail segment or traditional bottles. And as the consumer shifted last year to pick up and take out from restaurants, they tend to give out the little packets. We used to call them single-serve packets. I'm not sure what they call them now. And those are becoming in short supply because they simply didn't schedule the demand properly, frankly, because they didn't know. None of us in the food side were able to predict last year's demand. I mean, I chair a business right now where we make pasta sauce called Rayo's, and our business is up 99%. And so it's been very difficult on the food guys to really sort of predict where this is going and ultimately how to handle it. But I think in ketchup, ultimately we'll be okay. Now, the one thing I will say, unlike a grocery store where if you walk in and you can find your choice of bottles, if you're a food service operator, a restaurant operator, and you're dependent on Heinz ketchup packets only, and you run out, you begin to turn quickly to other suppliers, maybe cost you more, right, maybe harder to get, and your dependence or reliance in terms of whether it be Heinz or something else mitigates. And that's certainly what happened between Heinz and McDonald's about 50, 60 years ago. And so I think that's one of the things, if I'm Kraft Heinz, I'm a little concerned about people sourcing from other areas if they don't get this demand supply situation straightened out pretty quickly.
Yeah, because once they go to other areas, they might not return. All right.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad you explained that to me, that it got through my thick skull. All right, Bill Johnson, very good seeing you, my friend. Thank you